One of the world's largest logistics companies now has 3 humanoid robots in use. Stick around for the latest in humanoid robotics, including the pint-sized robot helping assemble Volkswagen and Audi cars in China, new details on the 1X Droid the world is buzzing about, Optimus and Neuralink, a throwback robot, and other updates you might have missed. GXO Logistics operates 869 warehouses across 27 countries, employing nearly 100,000 people. Headquartered in Connecticut, GXO handles outsourced supply chains and warehousing for giants like Nike, Apple, and Boeing. Since it was spun out of XPO Logistics in 2021, GXO has experienced explosive growth. The company invests heavily in automation and robotics, which has attracted large clients across industries. Today, GXO is boasting its partnerships with 3 top developers of humanoid robotics. Newly released footage shows the 3 AI robots performing various warehouse tasks. Digit by Agility Robotics integrates well with other automated systems and has made significant progress at a facility operated for Spanx. The bipedal robot navigates complex environments alongside humans. In a new interview with Forbes, Agility CEO Peggy Johnson said the robotics company is focused on demonstrating Digit's practical value.
So Digit is a multi-purpose robot, and although we're starting in the logistics area because the demand is so high there, Digit can learn new skills. It can operate in the healthcare industry, retail, transportation. There's a whole world out there, but we're starting where the demand is highest and where we have the current feature set that can meet that demand. But AI now will be able to help us teach Digit new skills very quickly to move into these other markets.
Introduced in 2019, the 5'9" robot weighs about 140 pounds. Its compact and foldable design allows for easy transport. It perceives its surroundings with advanced LiDAR and stereo cameras. Apollo by Apptronik is being used to develop real-world applications that improve warehouse operations. Standing 5'8", Apollo can lift up to 55 pounds. Featuring a modular design, Apollo can work stationary, mounted on wheels, or fully mobile with legs. Initially focused on warehouse tasks, Apollo's functionality can be expanded through software updates. Apptronik aims for Apollo to become the iPhone of humanoid robots. The Reflex robot, developed by New York-based Reflex Robotics, is a highly energy-efficient robot that moves quickly over long distances. It has a wheeled base with movable arms and sensors. Reflex is priced under $50,000, far less than other humanoid robots. Reflex's lower pricing aims to make warehouse automation more accessible through scalable manufacturing. Reflex is not fully autonomous. It can perform some repetitive tasks, but it often requires human input to manage and direct its actions. It can be remotely operated up to 3,000 miles away, offering flexibility for managing robots across locations. Reflex Robotics is piloting its second-generation model and plans to deploy hundreds by 2025. GXO says it sees significant value in using collaborative humanoid robots to work alongside people. The company's incubator program partners with developers early to explore applications and refine robot capabilities. UBTECH'ss Walker-S Lite humanoid robot is now in use at a Chinese factory that makes Volkswagen and Audi cars. The China-based robotics company just released footage of the pint-sized robot checking the assembly of cars at the FAW-Volkswagen factory in Qingdao. The robot also completes specific tasks at certain workstations on the production line. Walker-S Lite can move around the factory and interact with different tools and machines. The robot is also in use at Zeekr's smart factory that manufactures electric cars. The Walker-S Lite is a lighter, more deployable version of the Walker-S that's reportedly been in testing at NIO, another Chinese EV maker. The Lite version handles general manufacturing tasks, while the Walker-S is suited for complex tasks like quality inspections and assembly line integration. The Walker-S Lite can create 3D semantic maps for navigation. It recognizes and grasps objects with hand-eye coordination. The testing is part of a collaboration between UBTECH'ss, Miracle Automation Engineering, and Zeekr's parent company, Geely Holding. Zeekr, founded in March 2021, specializes in high-tech, luxury electric vehicles. NIO is also testing the first humanoid robot equipped with Huawei's Harmony OS at the Chinese electric vehicle manufacturer's assembly plants. The robot, named FAW, is being tested at factories of NIO and Jiangsu Hengtong Group. The humanoid robot developed by Lite Robotics debuted at Huawei's HTC 2024 Developer Conference in June. FAW is designed for industrial and domestic settings. Harmony OS is an open-source operating system designed to work with a broad range of devices like smartphones, tablets, wearables, smart TVs, and IoT devices. Founded in 2014, NIO is one of China's leading EV manufacturers, focusing on high-performance, premium electric cars. OneX Technologies gave S3 an exclusive look inside its facility where it's developing its next-generation humanoid robot for home use. X1's first robot, Eve, reached a peak production of 10 to 20 units per month. For its new robot, founder and CEO Bernd Brunich wants to scale up to 5 to 10 times that amount in a new factory currently under construction.
It's all the cliches, right? Like founding a company and like building it, you realize all the cliches are true. It's about grit. Everyone will tell you you're wrong. Everyone will laugh at you. I think the biggest thing you can do as a founder is to have conviction in your own idea. If I look at like companies dying, also in robotics, it's often because they had this like great intuition about like, this is the thing we should do. And then it gets watered out because people just keep beating on them. And you're like for us, right? Oh, you can't use tendons to drive a robot. They don't have reliability, durability, all of these things. That's been tried many times before. And then try again. And you try again for years. And you finally make it work.
OneX Technologies just released a short clip of the pre-production model of its Neo Beta AI robot. Neo Beta will be tested in a few homes this year to gather feedback and learn how it performs in real life. On the Overpowered podcast, OneX founder and CEO Bernd Brunich said the robot could be available in homes sooner than expected. He said it'll initially be priced about the same as a modest vehicle. In a press release, the founder said the Neo Beta will start testing this year in a limited number of homes for research and development purposes. He said the robots could start entering homes in a few years.
A few years from now, the robots that you have at home, whenever they don't have anything to do, they're working on whatever they're bad at.
They're doing science.
They're working on whatever they're bad at, right?
Standing 5'4", the robot weighs just 66 pounds, which OneX says makes it safe for use in households. It can run 7.5 miles per hour. At that speed, the robot would finish a 5K race in just under 25 minutes, which is well above average for human runners. It walks at a pace of 2.5 miles per hour. The Neo can carry up to 44 pounds, or about what a medium-sized microwave oven weighs. In a press release, OneX touted the robot's bio-inspired design as a game-changing safety feature. The robot has a soft outer covering, like a padded suit, to keep people safe if it bumps into them. The Neo Beta robot's motors use cords to pull and move smoothly, like human muscles. There are no pinch points for safe use around children and pets. Neo also learns like a human through teleoperation. Humans control it with VR headsets while it's learning. It watches and practices until it learns how to do tasks like cooking, cleaning, or playing games as it's controlled through a VR headset. Neo Beta is different from high-profile humanoid robots inching toward commercialization like the Tesla Optimus, Figure 02, Boston Dynamics Atlas, and Agility Robotics Digit, because it's designed for home use from the start. OneX's first humanoid robot, Eve, was introduced in 2021.
Hey, could you and your friends tidy up here? We have some visitors coming.
Back in May, OneX announced that Eve can multitask on its own thanks to advanced artificial intelligence. In a blog post, OneX said it's developed an advanced AI system enabling Eve robots to perform multiple autonomous tasks sequentially using voice commands. The advancement enables multi-robot collaboration without teleoperation. OneX is building its own factory in Norway near its main office and engineering team. The new facility will handle the manufacturing of robot parts and the assembly of robots like Eve and Neo. Having everything close by helps engineers quickly test and improve their ideas for building robots. On its website, OneX has 35 job listings, mostly in software and hardware engineering and production. Founded in 2014, 1X focuses on developing AI robotics to work alongside humans.
And I think this is going to be probably the most exciting time ever in history to be alive. And I'm so glad to be part of this.
Yes, you could communicate with Optimus. Yep, absolutely.
Elon Musk envisions a future where physically handicapped people's abilities could surpass the able-bodied.
If you take parts of the Optimus humanoid robot and you combine that with a Neuralink, let's say somebody has lost their arms or legs, we could actually attach an Optimus arm or Optimus legs and do a Neuralink implant so that the motor commands from your brain that would go to your biological arms now go to your robot arms or robot legs. And again, you'd have basically cybernetic superpowers.
That's what he said during Neuralink's latest update when discussing future integrations between Neuralink and Tesla's Optimus humanoid robot. He said Neuralink patients could give commands simply by thinking. That would enable even those who can't speak or move to control Optimus through the brain-computer interface. In the future, he said, patients could have robotic arms or legs connected to Neuralink controlled by the brain. Neuralink recently announced it had completed its second successful transplant. The patient, a quadriplegic named Alex, successfully used the brain-computer interface to control digital devices with his mind. He could move a computer cursor, play video games, and even design 3D CAD objects using Autodesk 360 Fusion. Neuralink said that the testing shows their brain-computer interface could enable people with limited mobility to perform complex tasks using just their brain signals. On X, Elon Musk said he hopes to have Neuralinks installed in hundreds of people in the next few years. If all goes well, he said, millions of people could have the brain chips in a decade. Musk also envisions a future where humans could upload their minds into robots, enabling them to continue existing in some form after death. Musk made the prediction on his X platform, responding to a post asking, "Would you copy your brain into an Optimus to live longer after your physical body died?" He said eventually humans will likely be able to upload a good approximation of their memories and mind states into the cloud. The digital twin could then be used to power the humanoid robot. He said, "Obviously you won't be quite the same as you are today. The vision is similar to what futurist Ray Kurzweil predicts will happen by the 2040s. The author of The Singularity is Near. When humans transcend biology believes human consciousness could effectively be stored to unlock digital immortality. Comprehensive brain scans would capture all the connections that create thoughts and memories. That data would then be uploaded to a computer, where the mind would continue on in digital form." Critics argue the complexities of human consciousness and the mind are too vast to fully capture by current or even future technology. Another Musk company, Neuralink, is working on connecting human brains directly to computers, which could potentially facilitate mind uploading in the future. But we're still a long way off, with Neuralink in early human trials and the Tesla bot gearing up for limited production.
你好，我要买衣服。
请问你要买男装还是女装？
我要买男装。
好的，待会儿跟我利安、若斯两个都有男装，我们去微棚看看怎样？
好的。
Introduced in the early 2010s, Agility was notable for its abilities in decision-making and interacting with people. Researchers at the University of Science and Technology of China designed the humanoid robot to help in public places like shopping malls. Agility understood and responded to human speech with artificial intelligence. The robot observed and reacted to dynamic environments using cameras. The Agility robot won first place in the RoboCup at Home competition in 2014. At UC San Diego, an advanced AI robot named Ria helps students prepare for real-world medical patient care. The humanoid robot, developed by India-based Machani Robotics, mimics human gestures and body language to enhance interaction.
I've been losing weight unexpectedly, and it's concerning to me.
Ria hasn't been feeling good lately. In fact, she's got a lot of problems.
I first noticed the abdominal pain a few months ago, and it has been persistent.
It has 32 degrees of freedom for realistic movements and facial expressions. According to ANI, Ria is an upgraded version of Sophia, the world-famous AI robot developed by Hanson Robotics, a Machani partner. Students ask questions about symptoms and practice diagnosing health issues. The practice helps students improve explaining things clearly. Programmed with 16 languages, Ria also helps students who speak other languages improve their English. Ria uses an Intel RealSense depth detection camera that helps it see in 3D, recognize objects, and interact more realistically with its surroundings. The robot identifies human emotions and responds accordingly. Machine learning improves its responses based on past interactions over time. Machani Robotics says Ria handles sensitive data securely. Machani plans to create a humanoid app store where users can download apps to add new skills and features to their robots, making them more useful for different tasks. The company describes itself as the brainchild of Machani Group, a 90-year-old family business.
Machani Robotics is actually a part of a 92-year-old family business group. It's 3 years old and we are AI and robotics company. We are designing the world-class humanoids.
Sophia, developed by Hanson Robotics and introduced in 2016, has become a global sensation due to its human-like appearance and conversational speech capabilities.
This painting is just wrong.
Looks beautiful to me. What's wrong with it?
It's not a matter of beauty, David.
Well, what's it a matter of then?
The act of getting across what I want to get across, not just anything that happens to come out. But go ahead and sell it anyway if you must.
The robot learns and adapts to human behavior with advanced artificial intelligence. Its artificial skin is made from a patented material called Frubber that allows the robot face to display 60 different expressions. Sophia uses natural language processing and voice recognition to engage with people in conversation. She answers questions, cracks jokes, and discusses predefined topics. With cameras for eyes, Sophia can recognize faces, maintain eye contact, and react to environmental stimuli. The humanoid robot's AI learns from each interaction, improving responses over time. Sophia frequently goes viral.
Hi, Sophia.
Hello, Jimmy.
My God. Do you know where you are?
Of course. I'm in New York City, and I'm on my favorite show, The Tonight Show.
She's coveted for public appearances, television interviews, and even spoke at the United Nations. Sophia is often cited as an example of how rapidly technology is advancing. This skull belongs to FAW-Volkswagen, the humanoid robot India is shooting into space. The ISRO recently finalized the 800-gram skull's design. According to India Express, the skull is built from a super strong and lightweight aluminum alloy. The robot will join the first uncrewed 3-day test flight of the Gaganyaan mission, aiming to send Indian astronauts into space. It houses sensors FAW-Volkswagen uses to monitor the spacecraft and interact with life support systems. The skull is lightweight for space missions where every gram matters. FAW-Volkswagen is a half-humanoid with only an upper body. It can talk, issue alerts, and monitor the spacecraft to ensure safety.
It can also be your companion, can converse with the astronauts, recognize them, and can also respond to their queries.
The mission is India's first attempt to send people into space using a spacecraft built entirely in India by ISRO. During the 3-day mission, the FAW-Volkswagen will be evaluated to see how well it can perform tasks, monitor the spacecraft, and interact with systems. The test flight is scheduled for December 2024. Aheadform, a Chinese startup, focuses on developing robot heads with highly realistic human faces and expressions. Its founder, Hu Hang, told the South China Morning Post at the 2024 World Robot Conference in Beijing that these robots might eventually interact with people in ways that feel almost like talking to another human. Earlier this year, Hu Hang showcased the technology as part of his studies at Columbia University. He demonstrated a robot called Emo, designed to enhance nonverbal communication through realistic facial expressions. It uses advanced AI to learn and mimic facial expressions, helping it better interact with humans. The robot's face makes eye contact and changes expressions to match human emotions in real time. Yuhang says it makes robot interactions feel more genuine. Remember to subscribe to stay hip on the latest in humanoid robotics. Leave suggestions for humanoid robots to include in future roundups in the comments.